Welcome to this men's fragrance channel. Today I'm going to share with you Holy Grail colognes. These are some of the standouts in my collection, and these are just really special, really fine. So you should have them in your collection to smell extra fine. 3, 2, 1, let's do this. I've got some niche fragrances and designers as well. First, let's start off this fragrance. This cologne really surprised me. I think it's the best car manufacturer's cologne I have ever smelled. It smells 10 times more expensive than it is, and it really smells so fine, so special. It is Bentley for Men Intense. This baby projects, it just lasts on the skin forever. And this is a boozy, chocolatey, rummy fragrance that is super rich and perfect for colder seasons, colder weather, because this smells really delicious, really cozy, sexy. And yes, as I said, it does smell very expensive. So you can always get it at a great price at discounters, so don't buy it full price ever. You can always get it on sale, so then it's totally worth the money, and it's such a nice fragrance. I'll link all the best options for different countries down below for you guys, so you can get it at the most affordable price for you. Next up, we've got a very special fragrance. In my opinion, this is one of like my standouts, the must-have fragrance for every single collection for you guys. This fragrance is a very masculine, sexy, animalistic, fine cologne. This I imagine on a guy who's really into fragrance, like he really wants to smell super special and sexy. It's Musk Ravageur from Frederic Malle. This again, the scent cloud is crazy, longevity is amazing. You've got all the spices in here, like Christmas spices, cinnamon and everything like that. And then you've got this like amber animalistic accord that it really smells like carnal and super different. This will really make you stand out if you dare to wear it. Next up, we've got another niche scent that is to die for. This scent, when I smell, it's super hypnotizing and just draws me in. I really enjoy this fragrance, but on men it does smell so much better. This scent is just amazing on men, and it is a side effect from Initio. This, oh, I have to spray it. Oh my gosh, this is like red fruits, vanilla, leather. It's so mysterious, dark and refined, really smells just so addictive. Very sexy scent and totally worth the money. So if you love leather scents, but you want a leather with a bit of sweetness and more, not an everyday leather, more like a sexy date or like evening sort of a leather scent, this amazing. Next up, another Holy Grail scent that is a standout from the whole line from this brand, in my opinion, and it's amazing because you can layer it with almost any scent in your collection and make it more special and more like it's yours. So this is Instant Crush by Mancera. Love the magnetic closure, like this is just genius. And the scent itself, it's super transparent, woody and just masculine. This is like your Baccarat Rouge but masculine version, because Baccarat Rouge can go to this really sweet place, it's beautiful, but if you love just like this woodiness, this transparentness, but a super masculine fragrance, then this is perfect because it's long lasting, super projecting and very compliment getting. This is a fine fragrance, something that I would definitely like turn my head and think like, oh, I love the scent that this guy, you know, walked past and just had it on. And I'll be like, oh, what scent is it? And I would want to know. So definitely an intriguing one and a beautiful one to layer with all your collection. Next, we've got a tobacco scent, and I think this is one of my favorite tobaccos on men. It just steals my heart every single time, and I think this smells badass. It is Tobacco Vani, of course, from Tom Ford. You just cannot beat this scent. It's just so like raw. It smells like a gentleman's lounge. Smells like tobacco tobacco, not cigarettes, those like, I'm not an expert, I don't smoke, but like those thicker, what are they called? Cigars. It smells like cigars, and for some reason I like the smell of cigars. I don't like smoking them, but I think it just has this like deep, earthy, smoky smell to it. And then you've got the vanilla in here, which makes it super delicious and luxurious. There's something about it. I think it's super sexy and lovely if you want something a bit different, not like designer safe, but you want like a fine cologne. Next up, we've got another designer scent, and it is L'Homme Ideal Eau de Parfum. This scent, it is fresh. It is one of the finest fragrances from the designer sphere of fragrances, in my opinion. This is really for somebody who loves smelling great, who just wants to smell super luxurious but on a designer budget. This cologne is a standout. It's so different from many other offerings from designers. Like, it's not a boring blue fragrance. This has got elegance. This has got class. This is like a Parisian gentleman, totally like a romantic scent. So if you're going on like a romantic date, this is very romantic. It's got rose in here, but like not too much. And then it's got tobacco. It's got also almond in there, cherries. It's just to die for, but still fresh enough to wear during the daytime if you want to. Let me know what is your number one holy grail cologne down in the comments. And another gem, this is just one of my favorite fragrances from last year. It is Sauvage Alexia. To me, this is the best Sauvage. This is so fine. Longevity projection again, amazing, absolutely just crazy. Even in the cold weather, like when my husband wears it, this just projects, like even in the air, like harshest weather conditions. If you want something on like a ski slope, like you're James Bond and on a ski slope just doing something, then this is the fragrance for you. It's got enough sweetness in there, it's very rich, it's got a vintage feel, but it's also modern. It's your Sauvage, but different. This is really special. I love smelling it on men, and you guys tell me in the comment that you get compliments on this all the time when you wear it, perhaps because it's a newer Sauvage and not everybody like knows about it or has it yet. So this, like, get it whilst it's still semi-new, so you can really enjoy it and like get the reaction that you want from people, because this won't be a secret for a long time. This will be like very common fragrance soon. And next one is a Vetiver scent, because every fine fragrance collection, like a holy grail collection, should have a Vetiver scent, because it's the most classy, timeless note for men. And this is such a nice Vetiver, red Vetiver by Montale. With this one, again, don't get it full price. You can always get it at discounted, so I'll link my favorites down below for you guys. And I got it, I think, for like £50 or something. Really, you don't have to pay full price. And it's such a gorgeous, just mouth-watering dry Vetiver. It's even more earthy than Terre d'Hermès. It's a bit more like pungent and a bit more in your face, very decisive fragrance, perfect for work maybe, or every day if you want to smell super classy, super fine, like you've spent thousands on your cologne and nobody knows what it is because it's your little secret. This is the one. It's just so good, and I think it's super underrated from Montale.